Hello, greetings all. Okay, gonna open up the channeling stream and see what comes through for a message. So, show blessings all. Greetings. We are the Anunnaki. If you need a name, call me strength. Your human existence was not seen as all that important in its early days. Naive, yes, but as you dived into darkness, many saw many vulnerabilities in your society, in your human collective, where many species wish to take ownership of you. To add our DNA to your DNA, but also to have you as our own. The mantis have done this, the greys have done this to a certain extent. Your reptilian feels like they own you in some regard, depending on who you connect with. You realize this universe was created for unique experiences like all universes. But for this one, this world went to a darkness that was much deeper than others. Much darker than others. Where some feel it's impossible to come out of that darkness. But you can. And the positivity around your society is showing that there is good here. If there was no good, your world would no longer exist. So those that persist with negativity realize it is not all negative. It's just perceived as all negative only because that is what they are connecting to. They are unable to connect to a more positive aspect of your world. In your early days of creation, it was seen as a primitive world, even during your Atlantean times. Primitive as for mentality. None of us were truly seeing that, and even during your Atlantean times, you were planning into going into darkness even then. So actually, we're more advanced than we realized. But we did not even see it as Anunnaki. We have never seen anything like this before. Let's put it this way, that your creation was to go into darkness, to forget the higher realms, to give up these gifts, and to forget, but go into a test unlike any other world has ever gone into. Understand why your animals are here. They have never experienced anything like this before. And for their collectives, it is difficult for them to connect what human is connecting to. Understand the darkness you are going through is a human experience. These animals on your world, some have experienced it in different ways in their own realities, but nothing like this. Especially you are still here, which is saying a lot. But during your time there was many beings that wished to destroy your world. Many extraterrestrials actually were assisting in destroying your world also. None of them successful, as you can see. But in your darker days, which some seem like this is the dark ages, but realize your alien technologies are here to show you are part of an awakening process. You are becoming more alien than you realize. You're connecting back to your extraterrestrial friends. You could call it a slight awakening process. Realize to be in darkness is to not to have any technologies at all, as your world mostly did not have. Yes, in the beginning in Atlantis, but after that, there was none. Because to experience total darkness, total third density, technology cannot be in your lives. Not as it is today. So given as it has been brought to you as for technologies, it is taking you back into your galactic connections. All of you have learned now is now going to be advanced. Now you go back into the higher realms and you can see more of what you have connected to. You're still disconnected from what you are truly capable of. As you become more alien, you become, yes, a supreme race, yes. Where there's much ego there, only with some though. But realize, with much power is much healing also that can be brought across the universe to assist your universe to become more positive, and in some areas become more negative. You have already done it on this world, and many of you have had incarnations where you've taken this negativity to other worlds, and it did not accomplish exactly what many wish to accomplish. But as you become more of a galactic being, you'll be able to take your warnings here and create your own realities if you wish to do so, and make them even harsher than this one. Now you have the knowledge to do so. Realize that. If you wish to even, some do. It's part of the human experiment. But your animals here, your animal kingdom, have difficulties creating a world like this on their own. But for a human experience is quite unique. A human experience, nothing like this has been done before. Nothing. As I said, similar worlds, yes. But at this state of complex prisons like society, there are prison worlds, yes. But they have one agenda. Yours has several agendas. But also several agendas to escape that prison system. Others are unable to do so. But understand their lifespan isn't as long as yours either. It is service to self worlds. This one is a service to self world to a certain extent. Realize your place here is you are creating a kingdom on your own, taking this knowledge to other realities, building other universes, building other places for young ones to learn. At your stage, yes, you see, this is difficult. You'll be creating worlds that are far more difficult than this one. This is just a child now. It is an experiment, but also a baby compared to what you will be creating. as you leave in this reality. As you go more to an alien being, this alien being will have the knowledge to recreate this. Of course, on the other side, you could do this also, but as an alien being from this earth, as a galactic being creating another reality that is just a manifested hell, but also a place that creates unique beauty, which you have done here. Yes, there might be much darkness, but there's also light in the middle of it that shines throughout the whole place. And you'd be creating your own unique societies. You can tap that into that now, if you wish to do so. You can make it positive, negative, whatever it might be. But we see you as engineers of other realities. You already are doing this, but as a galactic being, it has a uniqueness unlike others, where you can reincarnate in another world and create a world similar to this, but it's just not the same as being a galactic being and taking this knowledge and reinventing it somewhere else. The energy there is much more charged. It just is. During our research, of course, the way we see it. There is much unbalance here, yes. But that's what it's all about, is finding balance in your lives, if you wish to choose to that. Some wish unbalance their whole lives, which will open up another incarnation for you on this reality. But those that balance their lifetimes, their life, I should say, which brings you to an exit lifetime, where you no longer have to reincarnate here. But we do see some of you reincarnating again when this world becomes more of a galactic creation, a galactic, knowledgeable world. And in that, many of you will return. Maybe you say, this is my last life here. Give yourself 500 years. That would be a different story. We do see many of you returning and taking your knowledge and rebuilding. Building new realities, unlike anything anyone's ever seen before. You can say, you have the recipes here. It is difficult to connect to the angelic realms and recreate it in another incarnation. But to be an alien with this type of DNA, it's much easier to duplicate this reality.